Hi.
Hi.
Brianna, hi.
I said hi. God.
Bree,
Brianna,
that's
give your voice.
chaos. I just noticed that.
Well, since Bree's gone, Nathan, do you want to roll that beautiful bean footage to give us time for her to get back?
I mean, I guess that would be smart, but I wasn't in any way prepared. Hold on, wait. Oh, now I'm prepared.
Oh God.
Yay! Oh, you're back. That was fast. Super fast. So,
Fine.
y'all,
Well, Brianna's here.
now that Brianna's back, we have with us for the first time, we're popping a cherry again.
Is it gonna hurt?
We have Tarot
Only just
here, whom I met through TikTok, but it turns out that we're practically neighbors.
Right? Super weird.
Right? I was like, oh, I saw your TikToks and I was enjoying your content, and then I'm like, wait, Florida, what? And then I look at your bio and I'm like, oh shoot, we're neighbors. So tell us about yourself, your business, the things you have going on.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, hi. I'm Rick, the Tarot Fellow. My website's tarotfellow.com. I've been reading tarot for about I shouldn't count because that's awful. It's 21 years professionally now.
Wow. So
And
blow us out of the water, everybody. It's fine.
what was that?
I said, so he's gonna blow us all out of the water.
No, whatever. No. Yeah, so I consider myself to be a spiritualist. I've been called lots of things, including a witch, which I don't have a problem with. But I do kind of feel like witch is reserved for a specific spiritual path. And mine's a little different. So,
Got it.
Yeah. So yeah, I read tarot, I channel, I do sound healing, and then my website is a metaphysical store as well for all paths. There's things there for every spiritual walk of life. So that's me in a nutshell. Yeah.
Awesome. And
Wonderful.
everybody, as usual, if you are watching on Facebook, the description above us, I believe on Facebook, has his links. And if you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description bar below. So there's that. Now that we got that done, let's talk about what decks we're reading, and if we're drinking, what we're drinking. I'll go first since I'm in the spot, I guess. I'm reading my sassy Radiant Wise Tarot, which is based off of, the Rider Waite, that's the word I'm looking for, with some of my defaced cards, because we can't all be professionals in this live stream. And I will be drinking my Crown Apple Cranberry. Brianna disappeared. She'll be back, I'm sure. And I will be shooting Crown as well if we get tips, which, by the way, if anybody is new here, let me go ahead and do that really quick. And on to you, Mark.
Me?
It's you, Cheez-Its.
Yeah, you did miss us rolling that beautiful bean footage, Anthony.
You did. Sorry, Ben. You did.
How dare you? Anyways, I'm reading The Big Dick Tarot. What I lovingly refer to that as, but it's actually the Saint Jinx Arcana, not Saint James. And I am drinking, you can't see it, but I'm drinking some fruit punch with just a little bit of whipped cream vodka, and I'm going to be shooting whipped cream vodka as well.
Oh, nice. Yummy. Ooh.
Wait, y'all were moving in slow motion, so I assumed my connection was being weird again.
Is it better?
I switched to my phone.
Good.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's your turn.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I guess, since you popped up over here.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have the Runic Tarot.
I can't.
And then I have a screwdriver, and I'm shooting fireball. Oh, also, my finals are next week. So at the end of this week, or this coming week, I will have my associate's degree.
Awesome.
Even
Congratulations.
if you fail your finals, not that you're going to fail.
How dare you try to put that out there?
You're passing. You're
Just
gonna
get back.
I just
Don't even speak of it.
I'm sorry. Dark side of the moon. I'm sorry. Bite my tongue. Anyway, what about you, Rick? What are you reading?
Yeah, so I am also reading Rider-Waite, the trusty Rider-Waite. I guess I also have the St. Jake's Dick deck. So that I had another friend of mine call that the Sean Cody deck. Can I say that on?
I love that.
We had this conversation. I'm not.
I'm drinking water.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Good for
But I have it
you.
in this
You don't
cute glass
know her.
that says "More booze, please," with my hunk hanging on the stem.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love
that's
that.
cute.
I love it. I'm straight passing. Does that count? No.
The only straight thing about me is I'm a straight up bitch.
So, for those of you
Sometimes.
who have been in this chat before, put those questions in. We're ready. We are ready. We are ready.
Shuffle noises, everybody.
On that one.
I know I always do it right next to the computer. I have a really bad habit about that, so I apologize.
And I always end up smacking the camera too, so people with headphone users, I'm so sorry. I'll refrain this time.
I'll refrain.
For now.
30 minutes.
Depends on how drunky you get, huh?
Right.
Yeah. It depends on if people need to hear the message clearly and precisely. Because sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't.
Sometimes you just
I got a
have
shot.
to beat a message into them. No.
Thank you, Miss Julie. Everybody check your cash apps.
Aw.
We don't stand violence. We don't. Oh, thanks, Julie.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to drink this straight.
Do it.
Do
it. You know you want to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that was another thing. If you do put a question in the chat, please put it in all caps. And thank
Why
you.
is this really smooth?
Because it's vanilla vodka.
It's whipped cream.
Or yeah, that.
She's getting her degree next week.
After she passes the finals.
Okay. All right.
Priestess in Red missed the intro. Nathan, you know what that means.
Really?
Roll that beautiful bean footage again for Priestess in Red and Anthony.
Oh, okay. I wasn't prepared.
You're still not prepared?
Okay, we're not doing it 3 times.
No.
Like we did
Also,
last.
thank you everybody for the congrats and the good luck on my finals. I appreciate it. Thank you, Julie.
You don't need any luck. You got this. Yeah.
I still appreciate all the same.
Let's see. Oh, sorry, I'm starring comments. We have our first question already. Oh, you are too? Well, you didn't get snow. Huh.
Will I meet my man for love soon? Oh, a love reading. We stand the love witch in this house. I watched that before work the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did it inspire you to set things up?
Yeah, it
Didn't
did.
Wes have a question like way before the show even started?
What? Did we?
Wes
Oh, I don't know.
put in a question.
Who?
I think.
West?
Yes.
West did, yeah. West is January the time question mark.
Oh, it's like a general, but not a general. Okay, I just added it.
I didn't even know that was a question. I didn't catch it.
I didn't get it. Remember, I was confused.
There was a question mark, so I assume it's a question. Hopefully he pops back in and says one
I
way or
was
the other.
confused. Remember, I was like, "What's that mean?" Y'all, you gotta hold my hand sometimes. You know that. You know that.
No. I am confusion. America, explain.
So West is out of order, but he is on the list now. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you so much.
Okay.
It's what I do.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Ooh.
Okay. This one. Whoop. Okay.
Rick, don't make fun of us. Some of us also use the book here, and by some of us, I mean me.
Oh, forget it.
By
No
some
way.
of us,
Do
he
it.
means all of us because I still am learning.
Oh, that's a. Come on.
I'm crazy.
Okay. This is
Yeah.
intriguing.
I'm just not, Ooh. I'm ready when everybody else is ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. I have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So, according to my book, which I'm reading from on purpose because it's sassy, it says disagreements in the family, squabbling over money and inheritance, a house out of order, a situation that should have ended but continues to rage on. So, to answer your question, have patience.
Patience is easier to say than to do. Ow.
100%.
And spell.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Because patience is a good thing to have.
Or so they say.
Is it me, Jesus?
I have bad experiences with that word.
I don't know what that word means.
Okay. Well, I got the Eight of Swords. This is a card of self-imposed restrictions and imprisonment.
I don't see any
and
restrictions. Oh, I guess he does have. He does have
he
like.
has his legs tied.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
The
That's
only
also a card of just
restricted on
negative
that card.
thoughts. So it's like you're your own worst enemy, and you need to quit being so hard on yourself, but you also need to slow down.
And be careful not to cut any dicks off.
Yeah. Can I say that I feel like Priestess in Red really understood my card's true meaning, and because she said, "Have patience, get a sugar daddy or mommy,"
There you go.
and I agree with that.
Or that.
I agree with that.
Seriously, like you're your own worst critic, and like you need to get out of that mindset currently. I know it's easier said than done. So there you go. I'm agreeing with Nathan. Just give us some time.
We all like sugar, Terry.
Well, the thing with love and meeting anybody is you can't force it to begin with. Like, if the more you try to force it, the more it's gonna like escape you. It's like trying to put a puzzle piece where it doesn't belong.
You could force it, but that's not necessarily the most ethical
Good
thing.
thing. Yeah.
I got the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. I gotta find the camera on the phone again.
That's a pretty one.
She's in reverse.
She's on.
Yep. disconnected from all, face the setback in a situation, getting sick, lack of energy, declutter, and clean. So to me, that tells me that you need to take a moment to maybe declutter your house, declutter your mind, declutter your energy. Just stop trying to focus so much on what you're looking for and focus on the good things that are happening right now that are leading you down this path.
Cute.
They all really build on each other. Look at this. I also got a queen. I got the Queen of Cups reversed.
Ooh.
Okay.
So for me, the Queen of Cups is somebody who is such an emotionally connected person that she experiences emotion and empathy to like this level that goes beyond the words that you can put towards emotions, like undefinably deep emotions. And it makes her kind of psychic because she has that intuition and those things, that depth with people. But unfortunately, finding somebody who can also communicate with her on that emotional depth is a bit of a challenge. And she doesn't do well with surface level conversation. She would much rather be alone than to be with somebody who is only able to have that surface level emotional bond. So with all of these things about like shifting your thoughts and ideas about from the 10 of Pentacles through all of this, right? It really feels to me like you've had these emotional experiences that have caused you to withdraw. And now you are in this process of reopening those connections. And you want it now, but you're still in that process of reopening and finding. And so I love this concept of this process of getting to that space where you can feel emotionally comfortable again. That's going to be your key to finding true love.
Nice. Positive feedback. There you go.
I love that. Good.
Yes. Anthony's upset because I started another comment before he got to it. He was like, "That's it. I'm done." I'm like,
He has one job, Nathan. Quit taking it from him.
I can't help it. I'm not drunk enough yet.
Drink faster.
Hi, Scott and Kayla.
Excuse me.
The vodka's hitting me.
Already? Gosh, girl.
I'm going to hit it back.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, Julie.
Julie
Oh, done?
for a general.
Right.
Shuffle like that, Rick.
It makes me what?
You're welcome, Terry.
It's so hard.
Personally, I just need some D.
I'm a child. I have to do it like this.
Oh yeah, that's the best way.
Yeah, the cards look like they've been through the washer a few times.
Oh, mine too. But I think my deck's like 14 years old
You're
now.
telling me you don't put your cards in the washer to clean?
What?
Is that not how you cleanse them properly? Oh no.
Lots of soap.
I cleanse mine with alcohol, not on purpose.
Yeah, been there, done that.
I need to get used to this setup. It's weird. I'm used to my computer and having more like screen.
I wish there was a button you can press like after every reading to like jumble us up so like we get different positions every
Oh my
time.
gosh, like a scrambler. That'd be funny.
Yeah,
That'd be
like
fun.
We would until we're super drunk, and then it would just get really.
Then we get sick.
Oh, thanks. It's okay. I don't want them anymore. No. All right, ready when y'all are ready.
I'm ready.
If I don't knock my shit over first,
I'm ready.
and they haven't even hit me yet. I've only had one shot tonight.
Me too.
Eminem popped in my head. All right, here we go. I have two of cups
Spaghetti.
in reverse which means, Julie B, to me, I'm not even going to look at the book for this
Hi,
one. There's
Angela.
an uneven emotional trade-off here. There's an uneven communication may not be so great. Do better.
Wow.
Is it really the cards that are sassy, or is it me?
Wow.
Yes.
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 That's all I have to say on that. So there you go.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. Yeah, I'm a man of few words today.
Okay, well, my turn. I got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Your overactive imagination. Imagination. You're jealous and you're moody. You need to stop that. Quit being jealous and moody, Julie B. That's not like you. I know you. That's not like you. What's causing you to be jealous and moody? You got an overactive imagination too. Are you worrying about things that you shouldn't be worrying about that don't need to be worried about? Speaking from personal experience here. Stop it. Stop it.
Easy for you to say.
I know it is easier. It's easier said than done. I understand. But seriously, is something going on like that? You don't have to answer, but just like look deep down. Okay. Well, okay.
As Mark would say.
What?
She said, yes, worried. I said, as Mark would say, stop it.
Stop it.
Or as Anthony would tell me, have you tried stopping? Oh, you're sad.
Have you tried not being worried about things?
It's a
No,
joke.
but
It's
seriously,
okay. You can laugh. Just a joke.
is this something that you I don't want to say you need to be worried about, or are you just overthinking things and that's what's causing the worriedness to go on?
Is that what you do?
You're stronger than that, Julie B. I know you are. Brianna, go ahead.
Anthony said, have you tried gaslighting yourself? I said, is that what you do, Anthony? You gaslight yourself? He said, I'm not depressed.
Hello, Emily.
Okay. I got two. I got the Nine of Cups. And they're both in the upright. And then I got the Emperor.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
What
It
he
says,
said?
you have done well. Enjoy this moment being part of a community. Be proud of your achievements. Let the sun shine. The rune, do your best no matter the circumstances. And then for the Emperor, it says physical power, demonstrating capabilities, set clear expectations, focus on action and results. And then the rune is Thurisaz, which is strength, protection, focus. It's Thor's rune. The rune gets its name and shape from the sharp thorns seen in many berry bushes. So just looking at the card, even without the description, it looks like that the important thing to focus on is the people around you. The people around you and the camaraderie and the excitement. You gotta come closer. I don't think they can see you. Hold on.
Where's mine?
Papa.
They're expecting kisses again.
Yeah. How many
I
times do
can't
we
get
have?
there from here. I'm too far over the couch.
Blow it. Okay. And then with this comes the feeling that you're in power, you're in control, you are where you need to be. So make sure you're surrounded by people if you are feeling that way, some kind of jealousy, some kind of like sadness or anything. Surround yourself with the people that you care about that help you feel like the Emperor. And that's what I got.
Personal empowerment. That's one of my like hopes for the world, I guess. So Julie, I also kind of entered into that heaviness that I think Mark did too a little bit. So I first pulled Death reversed, and then I always have to say, well, what the heck is that about? So I did pull another one and got another one. Cups reversed. this when you're in this emotional state of feeling worried, you want to be careful about the decisions that you're making. You don't need to rush into making decisions right now. It's perfectly okay for you to breathe and take your time and do the grieving that you need to do, let the things go that you need to let go, and then slowly shift your focus towards what is left, right? The 5 of Cups, I turned it right back up. I did pull it reversed, but he's, crying over these 3 cups, but there's still 2 cups in the background for him to pay attention to. If he can shift his focus, then he can find this path to this bridge that leads over that emotional water and gets him to that safe place. So it is a matter of perspective. And I think that you think that you have to make a whole bunch of decisions in order to fix things. And it would be better for you to just kind of take a break and breathe and find your zen so that you can more easily focus your perspective on what's important.
Well, she's asking me about the tree, Anthony. That's not important right now. Anthony's like, your sister, she's texting. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Then she can get in the chat. Rules are rules. Everybody.
Wait, there are no rules.
What? What's the rule? What'd you say?
I said there are no rules, but you're the one spouting about rules are rules, sir.
There's only one rule.
Get drunk.
And that rule is, if you want on the list, you just put your question, or if you want a general, in the chat. That's all you gotta do.
Right, Anthony? I don't do rules.
That's the only rule. That's the only rule.
Hi, Holly.
Well, I broke that rule last time when I let my aunt have her reading, so.
You know what? I didn't come here to be disrespected like this. Here's your next question.
Didn't you, though? Didn't you?
Pretty much. I mean, honestly, let's be honest. That's basically the only reason why I'm here, is so these people can make fun of me for everybody else's entertainment. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. It's been that way.
I'm going to keep my snide, snarky comments to myself at the moment.
Until it's my turn, then we all make fun of my.
What?
What?
Hey, somebody say something?
I'm getting real tired of being an adult too, Joy. I think everybody is. I think it just
Overrated.
It is overrated. I tell children all the time, never grow up. And then they look at me like I'm crazy. And it's because I am.
She is.
Cilantro.
Oh. Okay. I see. So you think this isn't about you?
What did I miss?
Oh, I got a tip.
I don't know. I'm lost.
Just the tip?
Cha-ching. Beach.
That's the name of my Instagram or my TikTok
Thank you,
series.
Anthony.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Thank you, Anthony. Cheers.
Brianna, check your tips. I'm being told.
I keep, y'all are on my thing.
Do what?
I gotta get all up close and personal. Like, here we go.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh. We done.
I told her to check the tips, and she said, I'm out, bye.
Bye.
She's like, where's my
Not that kind of tip, Brianna. Not that kind of tip.
Priestess Red said, we disrespect each other respectfully.
Yeah.
It's the best way.
It is. Oh, gosh.
I'm using my phone for a camera, so I can't check my tips. I gotta log in on like the web. I don't know if that works. I don't use it enough.
Maybe don't do it. Just like, I mean, you're because Brianna, yeah.
Look what you did to me.
I'm sorry.
We didn't mean that tip, Brianna.
Anthony told me to tell you. It's not my fault. It's Anthony's fault.
Kristen?
Hi, Kristen.
I
Oh,
did
guess
it. I saw it.
I keep forgetting. I have.
Said you got games on your phone? No, bye.
I
I'm
have.
getting used to the new phone. It has different controls, and if I slide my finger too far to one side, it like backs out of everything.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's awful. Anthony said he loves that for you.
I love it too, because then I can do this.
Goodbye. I said good day.
Good day, sir.
I got 7 of Wands.
What'd you get?
7 of Wands.
What?
7.
Huh?
7.
What?
7. 7 of Wands. Defending oneself against real and imagined enemies. Upper hand, nonconformity, quick wit, improvision. The figure is on high ground, defending himself against what would be invaders or attackers. But are they real or imagined? Basically, it's like, is it all in your head? But I say, even if it's all in your head, it doesn't make it any less real. You know? But that's just me. And I'm cuckoo. So take that as you will. I think I'm gonna leave that there before I end up somewhere I don't need to be.
Oh shit.
Just 7-Eleven.
Is it me? I got the Wheel of Fortune. Not only is there one wiener, there's another wiener right down here.
Yeah, see, Mark doesn't just show the card, he shows the art. So we can all appreciate it.
And it's very pretty.
It really is.
Look at the card. Ooh. Hey, Brianna got the Wheel of Fortune too. Anyways, with your next year, I feel like it is. It's gonna be. It literally is gonna be like the Wheel of Fortune. Wait, hang on. Is the Wheel of Fortune the one where you spin the
It's not
thing and you
real.
guess the letters?
Wheel of
Is that it? Is that when you guess the phrases? Okay, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of The Price is Right. Whenever they pull the big thing and it goes.
Down.
Oh.
That's not what I'm trying to use here. You're gonna need to
the
spin
wheel.
that Wheel of Fortune, and you're gonna need to guess the phrase of your next year. You are going to decide how your next year is going to become, what it's going to be, I should say. You are your own decision maker, and you need to make those decisions,
Yeah.
whether they be hard or easy, because not all decisions are easy. You need to think about things too. Like if I choose this, will it lead to this? If I do this, there's so many different roads that's going to become possible for you, and you need to make sure you weigh out those options.
That's basically what I said.
Anyways. I'd like my next year to be full of arson. Arson? You mean crime brulee?
You did get the wands right in the beginning there, 7 of them. That's 7 arsons, if you ask me.
There you go. One right after the other. Club, another club, playing, no sleep.
One day,
Arson.
someone in this chat is going to do something very questionable, and this live stream is not going to be very good for them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say.
When you finish the Cocoa Puffs and you have the chocolate milk to drink. Ooh.
Priestess in Red's my favorite person, I think. Yummy.
I like Cookie Crisp.
Me, I told
Ooh,
you.
yes.
I've got good taste. Just saying. Okay, so I don't know if you can really see it. Let me find it. You see this?
Ooh, is that the fates?
It is. It's the fates and their string. Look, they're spinning it. Why won't
What's the matter with you? Red, I want cats.
But they're not trying to cut it. They're trying to help spin more of it because you can kind of see it over here in the corner.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the thing about fate is it really is up to you. What happens is up to you and the decisions that you make. It's not set in stone one specific way. There are many, many different strands, paths, however you want to see it. And it's always being spun, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's always being spun based on what decision you make in that moment. So basically what like Mark said, the year is going to go however you decide it's going to go. If you've already decided that the things that changed is going to cause you issue, then your next year's going to be not so great. But if you look at it as something positive that's helping you guys, then it's gonna be a great year and you're gonna do lots of great things. And that's what I'm getting from the same card Mark had.
I'm going to build on all of that with the Four of Cups and talk about what you do when you make those decisions in this year that is going to go how you want to decide it to go, right? With the Seven of Wands right at the beginning too, I think we, like it feels very easy, very victorious, very successful. And then you've got that Wheel of Fortune energy that comes in with the change and the like just constant movement. One of the things that you have to be careful of when you're constantly successful is getting apathetic to that success and then taking it for granted. When we kind of get into this happy state where we feel powerful and in control and like we're making good decisions and they're always working out, we can start to begin to expect that behavior, which is the expectation's not necessarily the bad thing. But then not be as grateful for it because we're constantly in this emotional high state and we almost forget what it's like to be in an emotionally low state. And if we don't remember and kind of continue gratitude, continue choosing that emotional high state, then the universe likes to remind us, and then that wheel turns the other way, right? And then we get run over by it. So, we don't want that to happen. So as you are successful in this year, remember how that success was built. Remember to look back with gratitude, and don't become apathetic, because that's your worst. That will be like the last step before things start to fall apart, is that emotion of apathy.
So I would just like to point out that Kristen says that she has a burn pile going up tomorrow that is 12 foot high. And she said, have to fight the snow somehow. Girl, just move south. Just move. I don't blame you.
If everybody moved south, the whole United States would just like topple over itself.
It'd fold over.
There's not enough room on the roads either down here in Florida anymore.
I mean, I didn't say Florida. I just yeah. All very good advice, though, for Anthony. Let's see. Ready for the next one?
Anthony, girl boss. That's all you need to know.
Gatekeep. Gaslight.
Mostly gaslight.
Lawn, have mercy, say yes. Ooh, you better get off my lawn.
Oh. My arson days.
I can see that.
I love it. Yes. I like to do that.
Me. I like laughing
I love
maniacally
that
just
for you.
because.
I don't know where my husband went. He ran away.
He heard the tip and he ran. I moved my table again.
Earthquake!
I really need to figure it out, guys. I really do. I really do.
I haven't got anything figured out. I'm just winging it.
Work it hard like I do. Work it fast like I do. Do-do-do, do-do-do, boop-boop-doo-doo. Ooh,
My charger reach. My phone is doing.
what does that mean for you? I'm the first. I'm like slow. I'm sorry, everyone. It's my fault. Also, I have to break the seal, but I'll wait until after I do.
Wow.
I know.
Ooh.
Page of
Wait a second.
what?
So I pulled the 4 cups, but look, that's his child. It's Loki and his child. That's his 6-legged horse child.
Oh.
So
Cute.
that's his baby's mama. So you can only imagine what's just transpired here, guys.
I mean, it would have been however long ago.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
How long is the gestation period of a horse?
It's a magical horse.
So it's even quicker.
Is it? Or is
It
it
is.
longer?
This baby has 6 legs.
That poor mother. Anyway, that would be freaky to see in person, like in real life, like in person. That would be creepy. That's like almost arachnic, you know? Ugh. Anyway,
You leave spiders alone.
I respect them from a distance.
As long as they're not inside.
I mean, they can even be inside. I'm not fucking with them. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, Page of Swords is what I got. And it says here, the Page of Swords is graced with the sharpest mind of the deck. Nothing escapes her clever observations. She reflects the part of the mind able to solve riddles, be independent, and become fascinated by the possibility of an ever-expanding intellect. Clever sleuth, detective mindset, reading between the lines, adventure, and intrigue is afoot. So, if this face card is you, Snow, in 2023, I say you're going to have lots of adventures, which honestly would make sense because little girl is going to be getting to the age where she's going to be having adventures. So I think you two are going to have a lot of fun adventures this coming year. That's just my opinion, and I have to go break the seal. So it's Mark's turn.
So,
Oh,
Is that what he meant to do? Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
I didn't think you guys wanted to see me get up and stuff. So it's, you know.
bye.
anyways, I got the Prince of Swords. Wait, yeah. I had to make sure that's what I thought that was, and it is. This is a card of ambition, action-oriented, driven to succeed, and fast thinking, Mama Snow. You are going to be driven to take this little bundle of joy on all kinds of adventures and stuff with you, like Nathan was saying. It's you are going to be charging straight ahead in life. You're going to be overcoming obstacles and whatnot as well. That's what I'm getting from that. Brianna.
As I said, I got the 4 cups, but it was in reverse when I pulled it. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with these cards. They're pretty, so I'm just going to hold them.
They are very pretty.
In reverse, it says find something new, stretch and get moving, find new inspiration, connect to what is around you, take a step back. And then the bind rune, it says rest and enjoy life. And then the runes I and X is a state of being that is necessary for the present time. And X is not a trade, but a gift. And as one gives and the other gains. So the runes don't read in reverse. They just read right side up. So going along with what Nathan and them are saying, it sounds like you are about to encounter a lot of adventure and you just need to get up and start moving with it, especially with the little one. The little one over this next year, she's going to start getting up and moving and running around. So you're going to have to be there to chase her. So all I can do is build on that and say, be ready.
I'm jealous that you all know snow, it sounds like.
We do. We cheated.
Yeah, no, it's good.
We
It's a
cheated.
fun energy, snow, that you've got connected to around you. Like even just, it's not for me energy though, but that's probably, I heard about a child, I guess, a newborn or growing. That's definitely not for me. So that's probably part of that. But I pulled the chariot.
Ooh.
So, I do love the sword energy that you've had in this reading from the other two, and then your cups that has that warning, but it was reversed, so that's good. And like, so you're getting up, you're doing things, but I think the things are really like the things that you used to go do to have adventures aren't going to be the things that you get to go do now. That makes sense that you have a child, but you're going to have these opportunities to like unite these two sides of yourself. And it feels like you had the side of yourself that like was much more adventurous before, and now you've got the side of yourself that has these changes and these new things, and you're going to have to use that sword energy almost like those puzzle pieces to figure out how to kind of jigsaw that life back into the way that you want it to be, where you get to indulge those two sides of you that are both really, really beautiful.
Love it. Stand. We stand. Priestess in red, and get your shoes ready because they are speedy little rascals.
Yes, they are.
I don't have kids, but I have a dog and cat. I have a nephew though, and he was a speedy little rascal.
So is Memphis, my little nephew.
He's fun.
I remember this one time me and my mom were shopping with him. We took him shopping with us, and he got down and started running around J.C. Penney's, and he thought he was playing, and I was trying to get him. So like I was chasing after him. Mind you, I was in flip flops, and my shoes kept sliding. My feet kept sliding out of the sides while I was trying to run after him, and he just kept giggling and giggling, and I was like, "It's not funny."
It sounds pretty funny.
It sounds hilarious.
It does.
I've got a almost 2-year-old godson that, oh my gosh, he loves to be chased. It's his favorite thing in the whole entire world. And he will like look at you and roar at you and wait for you to chase him.
Roar! That means I love you and dinosaur.
January. I'm assuming he's asking, is January the time
I told
for
him,
something?
so I'm gonna say
Yes,
yes or no.
Memphis. Memphis is a little version of me.
I mean, a little cooler, but that's okay. Just kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke. I'm trying to be funny, sassy. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Kristen, my godson, he just figured out how to take his diaper off. Like he found the strap. So every chance he gets, he goes and he runs around naked. It's his favorite thing.
Naked.
And he just giggles about it. He thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. He has yet to get outside to do it yet, though. So
I went streaking in California once as a baby. As a baby, I went streaking in California. I have. Anyway, I have 7 of Swords in reverse, which, according to my pamphlet here, it says, caught in the act. I need to think quickly, make a new plan, strike a new deal with the powers that be. So, if this is a yes or no answer, I'm going to say no, January is not the time. If that's how this was supposed to be worded, Wes. If not, please correct me. But yeah, no, maybe not January. Maybe February. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Your turn, Cheez-It.
Okay. See, now I got the complete opposite. I got the Four of Wands.
Oh.
So to me, I don't know what January is. I don't know what's going on with you in January, but it feels like you're going to be celebrating something with a certain someone. Are you planning on maybe? Is Wes single?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I'm I don't know, but I'm getting
You're
a
asking me.
very strong like either friendship vibe or lover vibe, but something I feel
Sorry,
like
Kristen.
it's going to blossom in January. So I'm saying whatever it is you're questioning about in January, I say go for it.
Or
I got the Two of Wands in reverse.
How dare you?
or
It says close-minded, set a course for your life, power grab, not living up to your expectations. So if this is a yes or no question, I'm getting a no. Because you're
Why y'all
trying.
hate me?
I'm sorry. It feels like it feels like you're trying to grab for too much too quickly. That's what I'm getting from it. You're trying to find that end before it's time for you to find that end. Like he's got this second wand that he's not even paying attention to. He's all focused on this piece of paper. So he's grabbing for it, but he's got this in the back that he still needs to deal with. So I don't think January is your time for whatever it might be.
I'm going back and forth a little bit on
Whatever.
this one. Yeah. I got the tower. And I think most people would be like, no, that's an immediate no, right? But at the same time, the tower is this energy of like complete destruction so that you can prepare for rebirth or prepare for the new or let go of those anchors that are holding you back that don't really matter in your life that you think matter, right? But I had to grab my pen and paper because I feel like what the answer that they actually got is that if you have to ask, then the time is not now, because you will know when the time strikes, because it will strike with this kind of force.
You don't have to be.
So yeah, that's it.
Why y'all hate
that makes sense. I like that answer. That makes a lot of sense. Like, yeah, if it was time, you wouldn't have to ask. I guess.
And maybe you're asking because you're feeling that energy, and that energy will strike in January, and then it is the right time. But yeah, I don't think I know for sure. But yeah.
Fuck my drag, right? You.
Yep, fuck your drag, bitch. Thanks, Julie.
Oh my god. Thank you, Julie. Cilantro.
I'll try not to close you guys out again. No! Come back! I did it. Thanks, Julie.
I am getting myself a refill.
Do what?
I'm getting myself a refill. So I will highlight the next question, but it's going to take me a minute. So Mark, if you pull one before me, feel free to proceed.
Angelina and I progress in our love relationship. There's all kinds of love going on this evening.
This isn't real pages, guys.
Hi, Mara.
We love love.
Hello,
Dream time.
Dream
Mara.
time tarot.
Hello. Mara, hi. Hey, hi. Mara. There's Mara, and sometimes we get Tara. Yeah.
We gonna get crunk.
Probably.
Did I use that right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants somebody to snuggle up with during the holiday times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
For
That's
some
a thing.
reason, for me, my favorite time to be lovey-dovey is like fall time.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Just felt like I should share that.
I agree with you. I love fall.
I
Right?
agree.
The
Fall
smell
is
of death in the air.
Yeah, actually, I mean,
I'm not a fall baby or anything. I'm not biased.
you're practically a winter baby, Brianna.
I am not a winter
I'm a
baby. You
win-
shut your mouth.
I am. That sucks.
Hey, your birthday's coming up. Aren't you gonna be like
23. I know. I'm the youngest one in our group.
20 what?
Great. I'm the youngest one in the group. I'm gonna be 23.
That's
Holy cow.
a lie. Survey
He's
says
lying.
a lie.
I'm lying. I'm gonna be 30.
At least you're not me. I'm the oldest. So
I don't beat you.
Yeah,
I-
you are.
I don't know how. I don't know.
I'm 39.
I'm gonna be 21 for the
No,
ninth
you're
time.
not.
I am. I'll be 40 in March.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
March what?
Second, Dr. Seuss Day.
I love that.
Nice.
I never would have guessed that.
Good.
I wouldn't either.
Good. The sacrifices are working.
That's right. The blood of the babies.
Now I lost the question, Boo.
What question? Who was it from?
Scott, there it is. I found it. Now the drinks are starting to get to me because I can't remember things that are important, but I can remember useless things like that time for lovey-dovey stuff is involved. All right, I have a defaced card. It is the star. Ooh, titties. And
Whiskey and cigarettes. Mm-hmm.
what?
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Cigarette. My keywords are creative block, out of sorts. Go easy on yourself.
I need to know what is around your age, priestess.
What?
She said, I thought y'all were around my age. What the fuck? I need to know your age, Ray.
You think she's in her early 20s? You think so? Can I guess? We're not doxing age, by the way, but if I were gonna
No.
26, I was gonna say like
It's medicine time. My alarm's going off. I have to take
Anyway.
my med.
you got
She's 26.
That's me. My alarm's going off. I have to take my meds. Me. So I'm gonna say that this is going to be a really like I don't know what you mean by progress, but like if progress you mean like become more like an old married couple, like getting a step to that, then I'll say yeah, because it's going to be a really good time to just be like going with the flow and like relaxing with each other. Like if you guys haven't peed in front of each other yet, maybe that's going to happen soon. I don't know. That sort of thing, like brushing your teeth at the same sink.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I mean,
That's very sweet. I love that.
Yes. Ew, don't you do it. No. I was gonna say that though. Maybe pooping in front of each other.
That's a little bit too far.
Anyway, oh, you did put it there. That was
Yeah, he did.
so troll of you. Thanks for that. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't care.
So
Yeah, that's all.
listen.
It's your turn. Go ahead.
So I should pee in front of her. Hey, do what you want to do. But what this card says is maybe don't. Maybe hold off on the urination in front of her.
Booty.
Maybe like don't like fully pee in front of her. Just leave the door cracked so she can hear it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ease into that if we're going with that kind of thing.
What card is that? I missed it.
What?
What card was that? The Mark?
I missed it
I
too.
got the Knight of Swords in
The
reverse.
Okay.
Or maybe like pee in front of her, but do it really fast.
Yeah, make her think, damn, boy, are you frying chicken in there? No? You piss real loud. I like that kind of thing.
What?
Welcome to Drunken Divinations. Please take what most of us say with a grain of salt. But hey, he's a professional. If you want a reading, you should go pay for one.
Yeah.
His link
Pissing all
is in
by
the
yourself,
description
handsome.
somewhere.
Need a break from the ads.
Your turn, Brianna.
Anyways, I'm done. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay, I got the Ace of Horns or Ace of Cups in reverse.
Horny.
Horny. Okay, it says feeling overwhelmed, emotional limitations, withholding inability to connect emotionally, hoarding relationships.
Sorry, I was reading Priestess in Red's last comment. I can squat and pee in the mountains.
I can sit outside the trailer.
Yeah.
So, with it having to do with a relationship and the cup being upside down, it feels like you're trying to put too much into something, again, too quickly. It's this love thing. If you try to push something, if you, it can go back to that. If you thought it was where it should be, or if you thought it was going the right way, you wouldn't be asking the question that you're asking. You wouldn't have to have the outside input to see if it was going to progress. So perhaps take a step back and ease off of that gas pedal you're pushing on and just let it naturally see where it goes. Because it's either going to go the one direction or you're going to try to force it to go the other direction and you're going to crash into a wall.
That's not fun. Don't do that. I've done that on a bike and it hurt.
Okay, good analogy. On a bike. When I was learning to ride a bike as a younger person, it was a small hill that I was trying to learn how to conquer and stay up when I hit the bottom. I would go too fast down this hill, and every time I got to the bottom, I'd hit the brakes and tip over. Because I was trying to do things too quickly before it was time for it to be done.
Oh, okay. That sheds some light.
So that's what I've got.
I don't know how to respond to that. Stop it. Stop having secret conversations behind the camera. It's not fair. It makes me look crazy.
Oh, you don't need Anthony's help for that.
You're already there.
All right, Scott. Let's see. I pulled the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords reversed because I had to get a little clarification into this. But I feel like you've kind of already been on a break. The relationship feels right now to me to be very stagnant as it is. So I can understand that kind of emotional disconnection piece with that Ace of Cups or Horns. And how that plays into it. But the Page of Pentacles is interesting here because there's this idea with the Page of Pentacles in particular that there's issues with being on the same level of communication. Like if somebody's really wealthy and they think they have a lot of friends because they take them on fancy trips and they spend all their money, right? But they never really know if those friendships are real or if it's just because of their money. And then if you have a really rich friend and you're not the really rich friend, then the money advice that that really rich friend gives you doesn't really make sense to you because you're not on the same level in terms of how you view money, right? So that's a big, big analogy on money in the relationship, but I think that it helps kind of take out the emotion from it, to look at it with that idea of how you are connecting and communicating. And there actually might be some money questions too, like some issues with what's being paid for and by who. So I think that there are a lot of hurdles. But the reversal of the the Four of Swords tells me that there's kind of this new energy coming in. So you're about to get out of that rest period into some sort of energetic space where things are moving again. Sorry, that was long.
We stand. We stand. And of course, Brianna, I would want it named after me. Nated. I think it has a nice ring to it, honestly.
I set fire in my living room.
You're welcome, Scott.
What do you think of my wood?
It's pretty.
Big and hard. It's a little splintery though. Might need,
Dangerous.
Stand it down.
yeah, might need something for that. My flipping shoe just flipped off. Fixed it. It's okay. Love and money. I never knew.
So true.
when
So
those-
freaking true.
Yeah. Damn blanket. Oh no. Didn't work.
You know what's silly, guys? I'm married to a fire sign, and I have to start the fire every time it goes out.
Same.
That's ridiculous.
No, I love my Aries.
This water sign
love
energy
my
puts it out every time. It's like, nope, not
I
today.
live in Florida. My AC is on.
Mhm.
I live in Ohio, where it's always who knows what the fuck kind of weather you're gonna have.
Where it's cold. 7.
And then 2 hours later, it's hot.
I live in one of the most bipolar states.
Married to a fire sign, but she always has to start the fire when it goes out, like in the living room. When the fire goes out and the wood burning stove, she always has to start it. Is that because he can't start it, or because he doesn't want to? She's like, I don't know.
That sounds like a loaded question.
Ooh.
He's too close. He can hear me. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't insult him yet. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I got death in reverse. Learn to let go. Refusing to change.
Ow.
Attacking surface issues without getting to the heart of the problem. And since this is a general, I don't know how to dig deeper into it other than, don't be such a Taurus. I don't know if you are a Taurus, but they don't like change either. At least
I don't
not
like change unless it's strategic change.
strategic.
Strategically strategize.
Strategize.
That word.
Yes.
Change. I got. Are you done?
Yes. A
She's
Capricorn,
a Capricorn.
just as dirty. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Rude. Anyways, I got judgment.
Mark.
I love how you spell Emily too. I love that. Anyways, I'm drunk.
Her parents gave it to
You are gonna face some kind of judgment. Whether it be from like, um, I don't know
I'll
why, but
judge.
I'm getting like
I'll
work.
judge you
I'm getting.
for being a Capricorn.
It's hurtful. But it's some kind of judgment. I'm assuming it's gonna. I'm just saying it's gonna end well because one, these people down here all have their arms outstretched towards this person blowing the trumpet. So it's gonna be a good judgment. Something good is gonna come from this
Trumpet.
judgment that's going on. What?
Blowing the trumpet.
Yeah. Phallic symbol.
Oh, wait.
I never heard anybody.
That's so bad.
Go ahead, Brianna.
What? It's my turn already. I wasn't ready.
Oh, she
I was
wasn't
ready.
ready.
I got the Pinnacle, King of Pentacles.
Ooh.
He was right side up this time.
Sugar daddy.
Yes. Meeting physical needs, reflect on your actions, build a stable and robust foundation, and make careful decisions. Its elemental attributes. This card actually has elemental attributes. It's earth and air. So natural power, roots, origin, sense of identity, intellectual power, ideals, communication plans, and laws. It being a general, I would say,
Daddy.
yeah. I don't know. Focus on the more important things that are going on in your life, like things that will last longer than the small win.
Daddy.
Like, I guess. Don't focus on those small victories. Focus on the long-term victory or what you want to last throughout. That's what I'm getting from it. I don't know how else to interpret this with a general reading.
Daddy.
So I am married to a Capricorn,
Aww.
and I think that his card is the King of Pentacles. Like out of all the cards in the deck, it represents him the best. So I think it's kind of funny that you pulled that for a Capricorn because I think it interprets their personality really well. I pulled the Seven of Wands, which we've seen before tonight. Emily, I kind of feel like somebody needs to tell you that you have that moral high ground, and that when your decisions are being made and you're being caused to second guess them, you're a Capricorn, you'll always second guess them, and you take into consideration those other people and what they think a little too much in
Isn't that
terms of
just their
how it
natural
lets you get
state?
your head.
Is to just not believe it the first time?
The what state? Sorry.
Isn't that just their natural state? Is to just not believe what you're telling them the first time?
Well, and not only that, I think they don't believe themselves when they tell themselves the first time, right?
Hey, sign up for this.
Yeah. So yeah, I think again, you just need to know that you are in the right. If you look at this card, something kind of interesting is he has on two different shoes because he like had to get ready in a hurry.
Yes.
So, making hasty decisions isn't a Capricorn strong point either. But if you follow those morals and beliefs that you do have so much to your core, you'll make the right ones, and you'll always be in the right too.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Unless you're married to a Pisces, and then he's always right.
Are you a Pisces?
Yes.
I mean,
How'd you guess?
I don't know.
No.
Just lucky, I guess. Oh, goodness.
Oh, you're a Pisces?
Uh-huh.
I got something to show you.
Uh-oh.
We found it at the Goodwill.
Is it a potato?
It says Pisces.
Oh, wow. Yay.
It's a little plate.
Oh,
Sorry, I thought that was really neat.
that is cool.
On housing.
Maybe with a focus on housing. Okay.
General housing.
If we're talking about weddings, I had a very simple one. I had it at a gazebo on a lake, and then I went back to my family's property, and we just danced and had moonshine.
Oh.
Melissa, thank you for asking. I'm going to take the question down really quick just so you can read how this works.
Hi, Landra.
Hi, Landra. Welcome.
Hello. I can't see the chat for Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm on my phone. So
Aw,
if anything's coming from Facebook, I can't see it.
sorry, Brianna. I'll have to add you to the team list so you can see things better.
Oh, there's like 34 comments on there too. Huh.
Are there?
Well, normally I could, but my computer was acting up, so I have to have YouTube open over here. If you see me looking this way, it's because I'm looking at chat, and then you guys are on my phone. But if I pull up chat on my phone, I can't see you guys, so I'm like, I'd rather see your guys' beautiful faces.
Stop. But don't stop.
Okay, well.
I got 2 cards this time because 2 flipped out. But they're good.
You want to start or you want me to?
You go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I can wait.
I got yeah, you can. No, I'm just kidding. I got
Okay, Laura, I totally read that incorrectly. I feel like there should have been a comma there.
I got 6 of cups.
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like you're like, probably looking for that that childhood, similar to your childhood home, that sort of thing. Or maybe maybe there's just too many memories where you are. I don't know. I made it in at the beginning for a change. Am I too drunk to understand the question? I don't
You're
know.
reading too far. She was just saying that she made it in the beginning of the stream. So the question ends, it may be with a focus on housing.
So focus on housing. Maybe you'll find a house that reminds you of your childhood home. I don't know. Or maybe like if you're thinking, should I put in for that house that reminds me of my childhood home? Maybe you should. I don't know how you'll take this walk down memory lane, but yay. I'm done.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Okay.
cheers.
So, listen, I got 2 cards this time. The first card I pulled was, again, the 4 of Wands. So, Kristen, you're going to be celebrating something in the future. Oh, I should say in the future, but you're gonna be celebrating something. You're gonna be walking with your partner and celebrating that. But also, what I pulled was the Ten of Cups.
Ooh, that's a
This
good one.
also reaffirms this card once again with the 2 people and the 2 people celebrating
2
with
people.
their animals.
Count this creeper.
Wow, I'm getting okay. So listen, this could symbolize. This could symbolize that you will be moving in with a partner, a person, whoever, if you're not already. And if you are already with that person, obviously you're going to be taking them with you.
Hey,
But it looks to me like it's going to open a bunch of doors, whether it be like new jobs, new friendships, new whatever. But these 2 cards are just saying that it's going to be good.
I shuffled, I promise.
What'd you get? What's that,
King of
Daddy?
Pentacles
Daddy.
in reverse. I will say, be careful, especially when it comes to housing. Don't make any rash decisions when you are trying to decide on where you want to live, or don't make any exceptions to anything super important. If you're going to look at a house and you see something that's super concerning to you, don't be like, oh, well, we'll just fix it later. Make sure what you want is what you're getting out of the place that you're looking at. Anytime it comes to housing, you don't want to rush into it, because in the end, you'll most likely be dissatisfied if you don't make sure in the beginning that you find what you want.
Watch out for houses that are not daddy worthy.
So I will say this, don't just go with the first house that you see and fall in love with, because every house is going to have something different. So make sure you go and look at the different options before you make the decision.
Good advice.
I think you kind of said exactly what I was going to say a little bit there, because I pulled Temperance reversed, which is, all about, well, Temperance is all about compromising and knowing how not to ruin things by adding too much of one or the other. One of the things that I really like about Temperance is this idea that trying to be too good is just as bad as trying to be too bad. Like, you have to be able to find somewhere in the middle. But with it being reversed, like, it's really cluing me into this idea that you're wanting to compromise to get things over. But I think those compromises will be expensive with that King of Pentacles card that came out too. So don't compromise. And then there's kind of this energy about external organization and balance on the external, not the internal, that needs to be resolved. I'm not quite sure what that is, but there's some weird energy about like putting your house in order, which sounds funny if you're looking for a house, but there's some of that needs to happen too before you start compromising. Yeah.
Nice. Also, Julie B. Interesting.
Oh, that's weird.
That's some Ohio shit. And I can say that because I'm from Ohio.
You know what?
I don't
I'm
claim
going to
this
follow
Ohio
along with that.
energy.
Make sure you check anywhere that has water running. It may not be a spray painted part, but it may be soft, and they may have painted over it. So make sure you're doing a thorough inspection of where you want to live, so you don't have any surprises when you actually get in there. Because the perk of wanting to buy a house is you can go, okay, I like this house, but you need to fix this, 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 and this before I will actually make an offer. And they'll do it.
If you're in Cleveland, make sure you check your basement for dead bodies. That happened recently.
You pay extra for those.
You do. But this house,
Excuse me?
Yeah, so this house in Cleveland foreclosed, and this older woman was living in it when it foreclosed. Huh? Who did? Oh, we're building 5 years in, and I'm making it work. Plans have changed a lot, and it's been a long roller coaster. I could just highlight it so I don't have to read to everybody. Thank you for that. But yeah, so this lady in Cleveland, she died in her house, and it foreclosed, and she died in the basement, and nobody ever went in the house and noticed she was dead in the basement until it was sold.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and the new owner was like, hey, there's a dead body in the basement. Yep. It was on the news. I saw it.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, fun stories. Yay.
Crazy.
Dead people. Yep. Check your basements.
I mean,
I
it's
feel like
really sad
building a
because
house-
nobody knew she was gone. Like, nobody was like, oh.
That's what I said. I was like, poor woman.
I feel like building a house is much better because, like, you know what you want and how you're wanting to do it. I feel like you're playing
We're
The
playing when
Sims
we
in
get to
real life
Colorado.
by
We're
building
gonna
a
do.
house, and I love that.
Hmm. Julie, I don't
Oh,
have a basement.
I don't have a basement. I have a crawl
Moon
space.
Fairy best friend Nick, formerly known Nola.
I mean,
Who
I
thinks,
don't
oh,
know.
a basement
I
is
don't
not
think.
I
me?
don't think he had any plans to be left in the basement.
I think maybe she just died there. That's what I hope, anyway. I hope nobody hid the basement in the body. The body in the basement.
Moon Fairy Creations.
Oh my god. Okay, this conversation took a turn. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I saw it.
I had to find that mute button real fast.
Probably, Julie, because nobody went in it. The bank probably didn't care enough to like look. That's what I would think. So, but anyway,
Very
you get a sassy card.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I got 2 of swords in
you're not
reverse.
sorry. I got
No.
2 of wands in reverse.
The sassy ones make me giggle. Distraction and discord, not having time or space to think and need to escape from the world. Problems and anxieties. Girl. Same.
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, literally, 2 of, you know. She attacked you because you antagonize her. That's all I have.
Oh,
Sorry.
I got the 4 of Cups in reverse.
Oh. Nice.
That's a card of being retreat, withdrawn, and I feel like you need to realign yourself. Some things may have got misaligned currently, like go to the chiropractor, but for your soul. Realign them chakras, baby. Realign them chakras. You're like this. You need to be like this. Don't be like this. Be like this. Meditate. You need to focus and ground yourself. So yeah, just realign yourself. Get your priorities straight and you'll be just fine.
I love how everybody has
I broke this thinking.
advice and things to make sure of before you buy a house.
They're building, she said, right? Hopefully there's no bodies in the basement then.
Priestess in Red said, from experience. And I love how everybody started their sentence with, from experience. Sorry, Brianna.
All right, so it's fine. I keep reading.
Say.
I can't stop. Okay, where was all this advice when I bought my house? No, I'm just kidding. I love my house. I got I don't remember, 2 of wands. It was in reverse. So, like Mark said, I think you need to stay focused. Or stop being so focused, maybe, on whatever it is you're focusing on here, and pay attention to what's happening in the background. Because there's stuff happening in the background that you're not seeing because you're focused on this that's shiny. Ooh, it's shiny,
like
it's
shiny.
new. Right. It's shiny, it's new. You want all your attention on it, but there's also stuff going on in the background, and you can't forget about the stuff in the background.
Are they shiny?
When you forget about the stuff in the background, whether it's shiny or not, it's still going to be there. It's still going to sneak up on you. And who knows, this wand could fall, knock you out. So it could turn bad quickly.
Sounds
So
like
make sure you're not too focused on the shiny new.
It sounds like it's not.
Yeah.
Shiny.
It's not shiny, but it's important.
I'm gonna try to summarize because I got this huge data dump on this one. So, anyway, I pulled the Ace of Pentacles.
I thought that was a
And-
moon card. I saw the sun.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, look. Oh, Hannah's over there. There we go. So I feel like your businesses are shifting. And the interesting thing about the Pentacles suit in general is that it can, even though it's a very physical path, right? The spiritual path is hidden along with that earthly path. And the key to that is kind of this mountain in the back there. So whenever we have these like spiritual businesses, right, we struggle between this idea of how do I make money and how do I market while being spiritually authentic. And I feel like all of that is shifting for you, and probably where some of your income streams are coming to. So in this ace energy, it's still not settled yet as to what paths you're going to take. And it's okay to be in that idea forming stage and not so focused on action, like with the Two of Wands, right? So sit in that creative space for a little bit longer.
Nice. Very nice. Lovely. You said the iPad died? Oh, okay.
What?
Anthony usually helps me through the iPad, and he said it died. So I was just asking.
Well, things get better with my boyfriend Kelvin next year.
Why must you distract my eyes like that? That's totally not that.
I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher your name, so I apologize. I'm not even going to try that one.
I hit it. You gotta plug it back in there. Or it will die again. Gracias.
I have a question. Will things get better with my boyfriend Kelvin next year?
So many relationship questions tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's because it's the New Year's coming up. Relationships are always a question on the mind for a lot of people when it comes to the New Year.
I hide.
A lot of relationships get rocky during the holidays because of the stress that goes into it.
I don't think so. You think it is? Is it because you're an Earth sign?
Shut.
Because I feel like if our relationship's rocky, it would be your fault because you're an Earth sign. I'm just saying. Well, I beg to differ. Anyway, I have to look this up because I forget. Other than bird,
You mean to tell me, Priestess in Red, that possum looked at your cat and went,
aww.
I hope it did.
Wait, what? What about a possum?
Speaking of what, I saw a possum outside here in Texas on the porch of my house, and it made happy hands at my cat.
You just wanted to pet. He said, pet?
The fact
Pet?
that she described it as grabby hands. I'm sorry. Anyway, I have
It's
not.
a kind of snuggle.
I have.
Puppies.
I have this many pentacles. I think it's 9. Pretty sure that's a 9. This many. And it says,
Folks, remember, he went to school in Waverly. He doesn't know how to count.
nope.
The Roman numerals, it's hard.
I know Roman numeral. Never mind. Until you flip them. And I've had shots.
I can go up to 10. I can't go past 10.
11D7. Anthony. Uppies. It is important to take time out for yourself. Take a breather. Don't reject everything you've inherited from your family. because some qualities are helpful. Time to cultivate deeply personal relationships. Take that as you will. Next.
Is it me?
It's you, Jesus.
Okay. Hang on, my head's itching. I got the Chariot.
Ooh.
This card, hang on. Heavy on.
Don't
I
start that now.
apologize.
It's only 10 o'clock.
Shh, quiet. I go here.
Just
This card represents to me that you are needing to conquer your emotions in order to have this successful relationship with this Kelvin. You need to put those bad feelings aside. You need to overcome them bad feelings, and you need to get through that. To get better with Kelvin.
You know, I remember reading somewhere that cats let off like some sort of pheromone that like makes them look adorable to their prey. And I wonder if that's why. If really your cat wasn't just like Jedi mind tricking the possum. You know what I mean? I think the possum is the victim here, Priestess in Red.
One more thing is that the challenges that you're going to be facing are not insurmountable. So go ahead, Brianna.
This chat, I can't. Right.
I love the chaos it brings. Speaking of chaos, I got King of Wands. Look, she's on fire.
The not so daddy kind of daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Splendid, Abby.
So the book says, doubt your plans, feeling immobile, keep your anger in check, uncaring personality, and hot-headed. The two things that jumped out at me when I was reading that was keep your anger in check and hot-headed. So in regards to a relationship, it sounds like you are reacting emotionally more than you are acting logically with this relationship, and it might be interfering with. Yep. Sorry, I got distracted by Rick. He was blowing on something.
Fire!
I needed more fireworks.
Speaking of fire, so take a moment, like if you're starting to react to a situation, take a breath, take a moment, step back, step into a different room if you have to. Think about what you're getting ready to spout off before you actually spout it off. And then things will progress better for you than they would if you just let your emotions rule it. So basically, don't set yourself on fire. Okay,
And
I'm
if
done.
you do, make sure you scream out Balenciaga.
Iconic.
I pulled the Seven of Pentacles, and I kind of want to ask all the others in this room if they think Kelvin is even worth it. Because I kind of feel like you're settling.
Oh, see, told you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You deserve better. You deserve to be treated better. And for some reason, you feel like you don't deserve it. And you've got to find that kind of personal empowerment again. I don't know if I'm not going to read Kelvin here because he's not here. But yeah, I think you need to find that personal empowerment and then decide whether Kelvin is worth it or not, or whether you'd be settling.
Julie B with the truth here, with the theme of the night. If you're asking, then you know.
Yeah, that is true.
It's called tough love, kids. Tough love.
Yeah.
Someone said kitty too many times and my cat came running.
Tough love.
He says, you rang.
You do have a kitty on your hip. She's looking up what?
Yeah.
Irma. Hi.
More shots in my life.
Bum, 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 bum. Meow. My sister questioned her relationship. She's now happily single.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yep.
Miss Jade knows her name, and she knows when I talk to her. She is not my cat. I am her human. She licked me when I met her at the Humane Society, and I was hers ever since.
She was like, I will eat your toes when you die. Yes.
I'll eat you last when I conquer the world.
I have to be here to open the cans of tuna for her. That's the only reason she will keep me around.
Ooh. We ready? I have the High Priestess in reversed. Stop listening to others. And I'm going to jump down to this next one. The answers lie within. Listen to that subconscious, honey. It's trying to tell you something. Your gut feeling, if you will. Intuition, subconscious. Yes. Pull back that curtain. You know? Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Okay, anyway. We haven't sang tonight. That's kind of amazing.
You just did. You ruined it.
Oh.
Anyway,
I
are you
kid.
done?
Yes.
You have lovely
We have
voice.
to break the
Okay.
seal again, actually. So, yeah.
I got the Ace of Swords. This card is a card that represents breakthroughs, new ideas, mental clarity, and
Words
with
are hard.
this, generally speaking, what?
I said words are hard.
My card's the Ace of Swords.
Words are hard.
What?
That's what I heard.
That is what I said.
What?
Mark's drunk. It's okay. Just keep
Yeah.
going.
Keep going.
Generally speaking, his butt looks weird. Like, look at that. What is that? Not that. The line. Anyways, is it his butt crack? I don't know, but I don't like it. It bothers me. Generally speaking, you are gonna have a breakthrough with how you're thinking about things, Irma. It's all gonna kind of snap into place, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." Like the pieces are gonna start to fall, and it's gonna open up something, and you're gonna be like, "Oh," you're gonna have that moment where like something happens, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, I see," and then it's everything else is just gonna fall into place. Yeah, it is why I have it tied back. I still get these weird little things over here that just decide to, flip. I hate it. Anyways,
I was saying that card is definitely opening things up.
yeah, it is.
You know,
Open to the possibilities.
possibilities. Yes. Breaking
My sister's been through a
through.
lot. My sister's been through a lot of dick. Anyways,
Oh.
I'm done.
I got the 3 of Wands. And you can see they're like watching as this ship sets sail. So it says that it's celebration, accepting support when you need it, create a solid foundation, enjoy the process, feeling complete. And then the rune is bar, meaning harmony, breed, creation, and purchase. So something you are working toward, a goal or a project, is going to come to an end, but it's telling you to enjoy every step of it, or at least that's what I'm getting from it. Enjoy the steps it takes to get to that end, because that end's not going to be as satisfying if you're not enjoying the whole process. That's what I got from that card.
Alrighty, I got the Hanged Man reversed. And
He doesn't look like he's sitting to me. He looks like he's standing.
yeah,
Mhm.
he's standing because he's reversed now. He got off his cross there. I think you've had lots of perspective changes, and you've had lots of new experiences and lots of movement. And now you're being asked to kind of question the risk versus reward of the sacrifices that you're making for your goals and what you want to achieve. Sometimes we get stuck in this mode where we just make choices because that's the pattern of what we've done, or we're in these energetic cycles where we repeat the patterns that we've done. And now you're kind of waking up to the idea that maybe some of the decisions that are being made don't really have the reward that you were looking for, and more risk than you anticipated. So weigh those out as you're making choices coming up here, and that will help you direct your path.
Nice. Julie B. He has good balance standing on that one leg. He's a flamingo. Flamingo man. Did we do a general for Emily? We did, right? Okay, I double starred her. My bad.
I don't remember.
Let's see. Here's one.
Holly, a lot of Facebook requests tonight.
I know. I love it. I'm here for it.
Love questions or big projects up and coming. Another almost love question.
We're almost done with the questions, so we might be good with 2 hours tonight.
I think my standard answer for any love questions is going to be, if you have to ask, then you already know the answer.
What a cop-out answer for us, though. Like, oh, you already know. Oh, you already know. Oh, you already know.
I'll still read the card, but the answer is already there. You already know it. You just don't want to accept it, because that's how everybody is when they're in love.
Okay, Brianna, when she sees the, what is that, 8 of swords, reshuffle. Reshuffle. Did you shuffle?
He's not about me right now.
No, it's funny. All right.
Ooh, I got my favorite card in this deck.
Uh-oh.
I deal in pleasures of the sexual nature. I don't deal in pleasures of the heart. Thank you.
All right. Well, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but got to do with it. Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Messy and sloppy. Now is a good time to employ organization and spatial clearing. It will aid you in all your pursuits and goals.
Did you find plastic?
Take the focus off yourself and place it on those closest around you. I don't know what that means for big projects or love or anything, to be honest. I'm just going to say, like, employ organization. Time management helps me a lot because,
What was your card name?
Queen of Pentacles in reversed.
Oh, okay.
It looks like this.
I got a queen, but it wasn't Pentacles, but fly.
Oh, okay. But my advice is,
Bam! Get from under there.
what's up with everybody building and remodeling? I guess it is the time. I mean, it's winter, so you're like inside doing. I mean, that makes sense.
My cat just destroyed my setup. She's like, "Oh, this looks like a good spot to scratch my ass."
That makes sense. So, since I was actually, that's true. So, with that being said, I'm gonna say think about practicality, not just aestheticality. Aesthetics. Pretty isn't always best. It has to work. You know what I mean? Like it has to flow.
Ew, work.
Well, like, you know, a bench in a mudroom makes perfect sense. A bench in a hallway doesn't, you know,
Okay.
just as an example, you know.
Anyways.
Okay.
If you're gonna make a laundry room, make sure you have a spot to fold your laundry, you know?
Oh, okay. I got the devil.
Love it.
And the
Holly is
reason
a Capricorn.
Huh? What?
I said Holly is a Capricorn too.
Oh,
I
goodness.
knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Get out. No.
But the reason why I love this card is because like you see these two people back here, this guy is tempting them. He's saying, ooh, there's always gonna be that temptation, whether it be in your big
Hey, I spent
projects
my
coming
day
up
splitting
or your
wood.
general reading here. But there's always going to be that temptation that's going to be like, ugh, like it's that temptation of procrastination. It's just there's some kind of outside force that's going to try to lure you away from what you're actually doing. Don't be tempted by those side quests. You need to follow the main story quests right now. Hi, Jasmine. Um, don't get caught up in, what's happening over here or whatever. It's like the magician. Pay attention to this hand so I could do something with this hand, that kind of thing. There's outside forces that's going to try to bar you from your path. So, Granny, go ahead.
She's like, what?
Does somebody just growl?
Blink, blink.
It sounded like somebody growled. Sorry, my cat is. I don't know what she's doing. She's being chaotic over here.
She's distracting you.
She is.
On
She's doing it on purpose.
purpose.
All right. So I got the Queen of Cups. It's right side up. Look how beautiful she is.
Ooh, pretty.
Okay, and she says, strong rule, be optimistic, emotional stability, trust your intuition, honor, and poise. Actually, that is wrong because that's the King of Wands. Let me get back to where I want to look. It's deep empathy, emotional power, seek your psychic gifts, indulge in your desires, and find equilibrium. And it's a double water card, so spiritual power, inner strength, surging of emotions. So
This chat, I can't.
I have to ignore it at the moment.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay, so trust your intuition going into whatever endeavor you might be going into. Don't, like, if you're having a dream or like daydreaming of something, don't ignore it. Kind of let your psyche and your emotions kind of guide you when it comes to this, whether it be the love affair or the big project that you're working on or anything else. If you don't listen to your emotions and what your subconscious is trying to tell you, I have a feeling you might regret any decision that you make.
Dun, dun, dun.
I can't get into any more detail with it being in general because I don't know where it's trying to lead you, but it just yes.
Yes.
Just listen to your emotions and what they're trying to tell you. If you're getting butterflies in your stomach or if something doesn't sit right with you, listen to that. Don't just ignore it.
For you. Listen to your heart.
I'm gonna
Keep
go
going.
with the cat.
Just kidding.
No, girl. No. It's your turn. Go ahead.
I pulled the Page of Wands reversed. The Page of Wands is always this catalyst for that ambition, right? That inner fire, that spark that creates creativity, that drives us to make decisions. It's also a wood or a wood card. You've got a wand here too, so that's always good for our love life. But because of its reverse nature here, the interesting thing is that this feels almost like things that are exiting your life are the things that are the catalyst, not things coming in. And so you need to view your exits and the things that you're letting go of as not only making room, which you hear all the time about people releasing to make room, right? But because it's creating that fiery spark that creates that ambition for you. In reversed, it can also refer to shadow work or being a little overly ambitious. So just make sure that you are balancing those incoming things that you're taking on with those outgoing things that are your catalysts.
Catalyst. Morningwood, what? Morningwood, what? Priestess in red. Speaking of priestess in red. Another general, of course. Lines you say sometimes, or something like that. You know how that?
I think Priest is just like hearing us talk.
You think so? Wood card, love it. Mark has the wood deck, actually.
What was the question?
I said Mark has the wood deck, actually.
Uh,
Uh, uh.
uh,
I'm glad that you're having a good time, Holly. Thanks for coming.
oh,
Thanks, Dreamtime Tara. We try to be sometimes. Sometimes.
That's why we're here, is to be fun.
Oh, it
I know
is?
sometimes these cards require seriousness, but I don't like
I'm just here to drink. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Why?
what?
I'll tell you why. Just because it wants to prove to the people that I'm not learning a damn thing today. That's why. Nothing but a heartache. Oh yeah, that's right. I got this one again. Yeah. I shuffled. I promise I did. Take a breather.
Picture it didn't happen.
I, you heard me, right? Everybody heard me shuffle. Anyway.
Picture it didn't happen.
Brianna, don't do this to me. Anthony, reshuffle. Reshuffle. So it's important to take time out for yourself, take a breather, don't reject everything you've inherited from your family, blah, blah, blah. Time to cultivate personal relationships.
somebody's phone going off.
Are you saying I sound like a ringtone? Is that what you're saying?
No, I have to break the seal. I'll be right back.
Okay. So like, yeah, deeply personal relationships, like cultivate those, priestess in red. Like, I know usually we're like, ew, relationships. Yes, Julie B, blah, blah, blah is a card now. So like, take a breather. Don't stress, priestess in red. That's your general answer for this general question.
Do I go or do I wait?
Go.
I got a new card.
Should I stay or should I go now? Sorry. Ooh. Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
And like So justice in the upright position is restore balance, take responsibility for your actions, negotiate your circumstances, and bring your life into equilibrium. And then the rune is Tiwaz, which seek justice and let your morals guide you. Represents the god Tyr. This rune relates to the birch tree. It is the blinding force of having a resolution passed down upon someone. In this way, Tiwaz represents a legal problem or situation where you must fight for your rights, seek justice for what has been done to you, harness the will to succeed, become a spiritual warrior like Tyr, and keep on your path. So, for a general, I would say it's don't give up the fight on whatever you're fighting for, whether it be something simple or something really big. Don't let the people that are telling you wrong beat you down and like make you start to believe that you're wrong. Because just because somebody says that you're wrong and a bunch of people are like, oh, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, does not mean that you're wrong. It just means that you believe differently than they are. So keep fighting and don't give up. And that's
Now I'm
what I got.
confused because I don't know the order. Is Mark going or am I
Go,
going?
and then I'll go last.
Okay. I pulled the
It's like
Page of
the
Pentacles.
shuffle.
Right? Yeah, we shuffled. Now like we were talking about earlier. Okay. The story is coming through a little differently than I would normally read this card for you. It feels to me like you're kind of in a place in your life right now where you are really susceptible to the energies of the people around you. And you need to like be surrounding yourself with people who have like what you want in life, whether that be material, whether that be spiritual, whether that be their emotional connections. But it does feel kind of money related to me. So you should be careful about the people around you, especially when it comes to money. You should be hanging out with people who are at a higher stature than you so that you can kind of like absorb that and become that. And yeah, that's it.
Love it.
So funny that you say that because I pulled the Hierophant. This card is telling me that you need to listen to your elders as much as you don't want to, Miss Priestess in Red, but contrary to popular belief, they kind of know better because they've been through the same situations, possibly. You need to listen to them when they tell you advice and give you advice about things. And they're there to help you.
And think of it as bettering your station if you can't be like taking advice, right? Yeah.
Yeah. They're there to help you, and that's what they're do. They're there to guide you as well. Think of them as your teachers or whatever, your mentors, whatever, but they do know better, and you need to listen to them. So there.
I mean, you do you.
But listen to your elders.
I mean, you do you.
But listen to your elders.
Unless they're dumb.
But listen to your elders. Elders. Yeah.
Always do what the tarot says. No, just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. It tells you to commit arson. That's really good advice to give Priestess in Red, actually. Oh, wait, are we doing Mara?
Good night, Alondra.
Oh, yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
We're at 2 hours, but we have this and 4 more questions. Are we good for the 4 more questions after this?
I'm good.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. So we're putting a stop to questions. Because knowing us, it'll take us an hour to get through this. Just saying. Especially me, because I feel like I still need to shuffle for this.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Priestess in Red.
Are they at least rich idiots?
Mm, 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 mm,
Isn't
mm,
there a website for that for sugar babies? I think
mm,
there's a website for everything.
mm, mm. Side note, I always get these messages that are like, I want to be your sugar daddy. I'll pay you $300 a week. And I'm like, okay, can you send it to me by Walmart money transfer? And they're like, no, give me your bank information. And I'm like, I don't have a bank. And they're like, why don't you have a bank? And my assistant needs to send it to your bank. And I'm like, because the last time somebody told me to send them my bank information because they were going to give me $300, they took my bank info, which doesn't really happen, but I tell them that, right? And then they're like, well, my sister, I'm not going to steal your money, I promise. And I'm like, well, you can just Walmart transfer it to me or something. And they never do.
Cash App me.
Bummer. True. Anyway. Thanks. Why are you so sassy today? I have 4 of cups, which, if this is a general, okay, I like to say, bitch, you are obsessing over all this stuff that's going on. But like, look at this blessing just coming out of nowhere. Are you going to take it? Or are you going to continue obsessing? Like, that's what this card reminds me of. Like, maybe you're a little distracted, like you're a little too deep in your feels. Boop card reading.
I put that in there for safekeeping.
Doesn't make them elders, simply elderly. Oh gosh. Anyway, so like there's your general answer. Maybe you should look around. The answer's literally right in front of your
Priestess in Red. There are guys out there that love to be told what to do with their finances. You can find it. There's a kink for that.
I wish I could find one because I'd love to spend some other guys.
Google it. Be careful, but Google it. There's a kink for that.
There is.
They're out there.
It's a thing. Oh, what's that show on Netflix, babe? What's that called? Oh, the show where the gay friend, and the 2 high school friends meet back up, and she's a dominatrix. What's it called? It's really good. What is it called?
It's obviously not that good if you can't remember the name.
Well, it's a 1-word title. Bondage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bonded.
Bonded. Yeah. Really good. Really
What I'm talking about isn't actually sexual in nature. It's they just want you to control how they spend their money. Like, it has nothing to do with relationships. They just want somebody to tell them what to do because they have so much money they don't know what to do with it. So they want you to tell them what to do with it, which is fascinating.
Donate to charity.
By charity, I mean me. My name's Charity.
Is it me?
It's you, Cheez-Its.
I do love Cheez-Its.
I know.
Me too.
I got
I don't.
the 6 of Wands in reverse.
I got some wands.
Whoa.
You can't see anything on this card, and I'm upset by that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, you can kind of see a little teeny tiny, just the tip, of that card. But what that card to me is saying that, hang on. Reversed, it means private achievement, personal definition of success, and a fall from grace, and egotism. Are you egotistic, Mara? I don't like that. No, but seriously, some kind of private achievement is going on. Is this just a general reading?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
You get
lost.
too deep, sir.
What's
Too
going
Anyways, you gotta have some kind of personal achievement, and you're gonna be you're just gonna have some kind of personal achievement.
Good for you. Good for you. We support you.
Celebrate
Is
the
it my
small
turn?
wins. Everything. Mm-hmm.
Is it me? Sweet. I got the 3 of Wands in reverse. So I know how I said earlier, there's an achievement or there's something you're setting sail. I think with it being in reverse, you might be distracted by something and missing the opportunity that's coming to pass. I don't know what. I can't tell you what, but I feel like you're getting too stuck on something that you're not seeing the other things that are being presented to you.
Oh yeah, priestess in red.
I totally agree with my 2 of Pentacles reversed. So we even have the boat from the 3 of Wands, right? On this crazy energy. Things just feel kind of chaotic and overwhelming. And you think you're making choices, or you think you're like creating choices that don't really exist. Like there really is no choice, but for some reason you feel like you want to juggle through this decision-making process when you already know what to do and you already know the right choice. So if you can't choose, then you're doing too much. And you need to finish what you started before you pick up something new.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. That sucks.
Ew. I hate that answer for you, Mara, but you're welcome.
Do you know her? I hope you know her.
Business call. What would be best now? Sell art, events, or just do my mediumship card reads? Thank you.
Yes.
Ooh, what kind of art?
Do it all, I say.
Who said that? Not me.
We
I don't
just
know. Business endeavors are tricky.
Yeah,
It
they
might be
are.
best to start with one thing before you try to branch out to another, because if you get your hands in too many pots, then you don't have enough pocket.
But we all like multiple income streams, especially when they're like
business.
not requiring
Yeah.
any work. But all
All
those
the
I think
things.
require
Do it.
work. Yeah.
But pace
Art.
yourself about it. You don't want to burn yourself out mentally and physically.
Oh no. There's stuff. No. Oh no.
That's so weird. I was just thinking that my cards are sticky. What the heck?
Fuck. They literally froze like mid
Gosh, y'all sound
You know,
like
you think
robots
out of
over
everyone's
here.
cards, my cards would be the stickiest, but they're
I
not.
know, right? You would think.
No. 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 Bad imagery in my mind. Just like, let's pull another card.
Let's pull another card.
There's 3. Oh no. Oh. What the hell you doing with us?
Everyone's like, oh no, oh no.
Oh no. Instantly drops down to 2 viewers watching. Just kidding.
You're welcome.
Oh, well, no, no, not the C word too. Sorry, just kidding. I'm focused. Business. Oh, goodness.
Sacre bleu.
French girl. Sacre bleu. Danger.
First, you tell me I'm not supposed to put my cards in the washer with lots of soap to cleanse them, and now you're telling me I can't get intimate with my cards? What kind of bullshit is this?
Ooh. I'm gonna read from the book again, just because laziness. But interesting image for the question, I think. You know, says journey above and beyond, leaving behind what has been gained to move forward. The eclipse pictured on the card marks a unique moment in time posed by the Eight of Cups. It shines a supernatural light upon the beginning of a journey that can only be undertaken in full maturity. The hermit sets out on his path to the top of the mountains where he will eventually shine his light. The journey is solitary in nature and reflects relying on the strength of the self. Nothing will ever be the same as you forge a new path, which is interesting. So this sheds light on my card, suggesting to me, like, maybe you should dip your foot into new waters, and maybe so with business, I think it's smart maybe not to jump right into the pool, like we're not trying to do the polar bear plunge here, but like maybe you can set plans forth without actually taking that huge leap, if that makes sense. Does that advice make sense? Like, research and planning goes a long way, and it's a good way to plant the seed without
I see what you did there.
trying. Damn it. I'm done.
So funny you say that, because that reminded me of the movie Superstar, the very beginning, when she's like, there's two ways to get into a pool. The first way is to dip your toe in and slowly dip your toe in, and then you slowly get in and let your body become one with the pool water. Or second way is you just run and jump in. Now listen, I pulled strength. So to me, I feel like you have that strength to where you're able just to run and jump in the pool. Like you're strong enough to dip your toes into these new adventures, and you're strong enough just to go straight forward with it. But just don't overwork yourself either. You know what I mean? Don't go all in. Just maybe go half in. Just the tip. Just the tip. Oh, just the tip. Go ahead, Brianna.
I have two shields in reverse.
Ooh.
Okay. So in reverse, it says too many concurrent tasks, being too rigid, being taken for granted, narrow-minded view. The bind rune is adjust yourself until you find a balance, and then the rune itself is read, is the ability to skillfully use all available tools. So with this being in a business kind of question, maybe find something that involves all of these options. Maybe don't make them separate, but try and combine them to work together, so you're not trying to do too many different things at once. Because if you try to do so many things at once, you might get burnt out on one, or you might not have enough time for the other and get behind. And that's not conducive to running a business. So that's why I say when you are going into a business endeavor, make sure you think about what you want to do and how you want to do it, and don't start too many different projects, too many more projects than you think you can handle. So start with one, or find one that puts all these different things together, as opposed to starting 3 different projects. That is the advice I can offer you on that.
So funny enough, I pulled the same card in the same position that I pulled for Holly, and I promise I shuffled. And I'm based on the Facebook comments, I think you're connected somehow. So,
If you don't say that you shuffled at least once during a live, did you even do it right?
right, exactly. I think y'all heard me. No, anyway. Okay, but the energy is coming across a little bit differently for you. I think that there is.
It is.
I think you need to focus on the spiritual stuff. It feels like to me that it's going inside, not outside. And that means, like, I would think events would be more outside, selling art might be outside, but creating that art's very inside. So, yeah, I go inside, shadow work, internal things, don't be overly ambitious.
Don't be
It is like the spiritual twist on a chick pulling her hair up. Once I put my hair down, you know it gets real.
Whoa.
We'll support you, Melissa.
Yeah, we'll support everybody, Beach.
I'll support you. I don't know what you said, but I will support you.
Confine in us. Just maybe when we're not as drunk. Or while we're drunk. It's fine. I don't care either way. It's your emotions. I mean,
That's a really good idea. Put your art on consignment.
consignment.
Are we talking Los Angeles or Louisiana?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know why you're so sticky.
We know why. It's the seed.
It's not because they look like
Maybe
marks.
host diamond arts events and incorporate my other stuff. Ooh, like the little sticky things you put the little things on and it makes a picture. I've always wanted to do that.
It's not even that hot in here, and I'm over here sweating.
It's the alcohol.
Priestess, you're more than welcome. I'll buy you McDonald's.
I'll buy you McDonald's. Chicken
I
nuggets.
I've
got
always
you.
wanted to do one of those. They're so pretty whenever they're done too, because the little gems are so shiny.
Honey. Paul. You can't hear me.
He can't even defend himself.
Looks like you win by default, Priestess.
Ooh. Ooh, honey.
That's what I said.
I'm hoping that because this is in reverse, it has good news. But it's a wand card, so. Get it? Because penis. Anyway. 10 of Wands in reverse. I think you're gonna, if I'm gonna guess right, I'm gonna say a heavy burden was lifted. But let's see what it says. Oh, nope. The book disagrees with me. Not allowing a situation to end. Passion out of control and consuming and confusing one's original intention. Bring yourself back to the beginning to assess, to discover where things went wrong. Ooh. So rather than, the burden taken away, it crushed you.
Y'all haven't seen Woody yet.
Punk says, Priestess in red. Paul says you can come up. He's a lover, not a fighter. Even though he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 karate trophies.
Karate trophies. So I'm actually going to turn this a little bit. I'm gonna say it's gonna go well, but you're gonna have a little more fun than what you're intending, Jasmine, and you're probably going to have more fun than actually get the things you wanted to get done. That's what I'm gonna say. Have fun. It's you, Cheez-Its.
I got the Four of Pentacles in reversed. This card is telling you to examine your relationship with money, Jasmine. Yeah, you might have more fun while you're down there or over there or wherever there, which is it's either Los Angeles or Louisiana. I don't know. But yeah, you might have fun, but don't spend all your money in one place. Like make sure you keep account on your accounts. You know what I mean? Um, or it could mean that you're very frugal with your money. I don't know what's going on, but either way, keep a good tab on your account and your monies. Brianna?
I'm here for you.
Ew, priestess. Really? This isn't the Brianna show. Oh, get out of the chat, Brianna.
Yeah, the chat.
Get out of the chat, Brianna. Oh,
It's about me right now, not you. You're just jealous. Okay, so I got the Eight of Wands in reverse, but then I sat my deck down and it was upside down, and the first card on top of it was the Lover's card. So I don't ever sit my deck upside down, so I figured, might as well take that one too. Reversed on the Eight of Wands, the way forward is blocked. Move slowly, wait for a better moment, and clear your restraints. And then the Lover's card in the upright position is a balanced give and take, connect to passion, enjoy time with others, unity, and self-acceptance. So really this trip could go either way, but if you don't work with others or combine your time with others, you might not have as good of a time on this trip. I don't know if it's a business trip or if it's just a for leisure trip. Just make sure you're spending it with others and getting the most out of it. Don't block your own path by being like, oh, well, I don't really want to spend the time with anybody else. I just kind of want to hide away in my hotel room. Actually, put yourself out there. Go out with your friends or go out with your coworkers. Have that drink and just make the most of it. And that's what I got.
I think Jasmine is going for some men's action in that hotel room by herself. Well, not by herself.
Not by herself.
Yeah, not by herself. There we go. I've got the King of Cups reversed. This tells me that there's like some emotional caution going on. And it actually does feel like from both sides. But somebody does have ulterior motives. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you're kind of right to be controlling your emotions. But yeah, I think it's going to be a fun trip.
I think you're gonna get really drunk.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
It doesn't have to be a bunch of people, but there's definitely somebody else involved. It's not just you.
There's eight of those wands, if I remember right, on your card, Brianna.
Yes, there
8
was.
of those wands. Get those wands.
A lot more wood coming your way.
I had 10.
So
So
18.
18.
But I'm just saying, I mean, really.
That's true. That is a burden. That would be a burden.
I mean, all 8 of them.
I've got enough wand. I'm looking for. Never mind.
Oh, Brianna. The show.
I need mountains. That's what I need. I need mountains.
You're mouthy? Is that what you said?
Mountains.
Mountain.
Mountains.
I don't know time zones.
Mountains.
Yeah, like mountain time.
Like mountains. Squishy mountains.
Oh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Any message?
Mistake. Stop eating plastic.
Any message?
Any message.
Does it have to be from the cards or can it be from me?
My message to you, is it Nicola?
Any message. Any message. Any message. Any message. Any message.
Here we go.
Any
Okay.
message.
My message is, if you have to ask, then you already know the answer.
There you go.
Okay. Well, no.
Any message. Okay. Any message. I got the Empress. And it says sensual power, female nature, growth, and beauty. Don't overstir your potatoes.
Oh, I love potatoes though.
Um,
What if you want to overdo them and make them French fries?
but if you overdo the French fries, they're just cold. They're just like,
Burnt.
burnt. Yeah, they're just crispy,
Okay, well,
too crispy. But also, just beauty's on the inside, not on the outside. That's a good message. But yeah, don't overstir your potatoes.
Who stirs their potatoes?
Lots of people stir potatoes.
That's insane.
Like mashed potatoes, you don't want them to get all mashed up while they're in the water because then you strain them and you lose potatoes. I don't know.
Okay.
I got the Lovers, and they loving each other, all right.
Why is your hair
that
literally standing on end?
It's impressive.
no.
It's like a scared cat. It just.
Whoa. Anyways, this is a card of not only self-love but other love.
Palm tree.
Yeah. But it's not only a card of love but also self-love. Perfect harmony and all of that. My message for you, Nicola, is you should learn to love more not only yourself but other people. You may love people, but there's a special bond whenever you tell your best friend that you love them versus other like your family members. There's a distinct kind of love between best friends versus family members. You know what I mean? Like a friend, if you tell them you killed somebody, they'll be like, "Oh no," but a best friend will be like, "Where we hide the body," kind of thing.
I got the shovels.
We inspire our viewers to do such bad things.
To be miscreants. Brianna, go ahead.
I got the Page of Pentacles in reverse.
Wait, what is that card?
The Page of Pentacles.
Is there a child in that card?
I think it's a young lady.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I couldn't tell you her age. It doesn't have her age on it.
From your camera was a little blurry for a second, and it kind of looked like she had a kid in front of her.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Nope, just her. It says, feeling scattered, inventory your actions, beware of thoughts of fantasy, swift movement, the bind rune is bring success as you learn. So I guess with that one, I would say, I don't know what kind of message it's trying to tell you. Maybe take time to reflect on things that you're doing or places that you're going or want to go before you try to pursue them. Don't just get caught up in the prospect of something good happening. Make sure you're following the path that you want to get to the destination you want to be at. That's what I got.
Animal Crossing, new leaf.
I got the world reversed.
That whole wide world.
Yeah.
Whole wide world.
I feel like you're not risk averse enough. You're going through these cycles and you've got these energy patterns that are repeating, and you're coming into these events that you've had experience with before, and you're seeing them again from a new perspective. And even if these things did not turn out right the first time, and you're coming back to the lesson, as we all do, right? You're kind of like, well, let's just take the risk again, instead of learning not to go down that same path. So I would watch those past lessons, use your experience so that when you come back upon something, you can judge it a little more from that higher perspective.
That's like the same type of person that's like, reshuffle.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Did you just come at me, Nathan? I feel personally victimized right now.
This is why it's fun to read in front of people's friends too, because then they're like, no, they're right. You get the validation.
Right. Oh, it's funny. Too funny. All right, last one of the night. And of course, she's not in the chat. And Anthony's going to let her cheat.
She's here in spirit. You let her have her moment.
Cheaters never prosper, Brianna. They only eat Cheetos.
I don't like Cheetos. They give me headaches.
And those aren't very nutritional.
You know, a lot of stuff that I eat isn't very nutritional, but it's delicious. And I'm an adult, and they let me make adult decisions. And that was bad on their part.
Spoken like a true Scorpio. Oh. A nanny. Girl, children. All right.
Hey, no, I have a strict no ghosts in my house policy. They can do their own thing wherever they want, but my domain is my domain, and they can have everything else. But not in my house. No, thank you. You can keep it.
She said, Casper, fuck off. Bitch.
Nope.
I struggle with the children ones.
Oh, goodness.
I appreciate you. I acknowledge you, but you cannot. Nope. Not in my space. No, thank you.
I was going to say something. I try not to say certain things, Rick, that are a little bit like mean towards dead people. Because earlier, like, there was a reading we did earlier that you were saying the job one, and you were like, it's more internal, not external. So go into, and I was about ready to be like, are those spirits telling you to do the spiritual stuff? Because let me tell you, they're greedy bitches sometimes. They're gonna tell you to do the spiritual shit because they're greedy.
Because I need you to do the work for them.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
True. That's true.
They want you to work. They keep you busy.
They do.
I'm just saying. Anyway.
And that's why they're not welcome in my space. Thank you. I like my sleep.
Brianna's like, ew, someone to watch over me and tell me what to do? No.
They infiltrate my dreams sometimes, and I get really mad. I wake up and I go, no, thank you, goodbye. And then I go back to sleep.
Brianna says, ew, life messages? Get out.
Save that for while I'm awake. Thank you.
Oh, goodness. So this part is not going to answer her question. Literally. Ew, look at that. A working card. Gross. It's literally 8 of Pentacles, and it says here, hard work, dedication to career, and creativity you love. The figure sits on a bench and is hard at work. You see him hard. He's clearly hard. He is a
Look at that woody job.
right? Look at all that wood. Look at all that wood. And them knees, though. Look at them.
I'm gonna show you wood too.
I can't see his ankles. I'm disappointed.
I mean, that shoe line is awfully low, Brianna. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Oh, scandalous.
Oh, dear. He displays his work proudly. It is having pride in what you do and being fully invested in the effort you are taking to create something. It is often the process, not the results, offering profound satisfaction. However, in the case of the 8 of Pentacles, both the journey and results are aligned in harmony and full of success. Right effort, diligence, display. So, like, think less about the goal you have set in mind when it comes to the work. If you want it to work, you need to focus more on the work itself. Does that make sense? So, like,
nope.
So, like, she's thinking, like, I'm going to be a nanny because that will take care of my childcare problem, my childcare issue. So instead of thinking, oh, that'll take care of an issue, if you're thinking about becoming a nanny, you should think more about whether or not the job of being a nanny or the job of child care is going to be something that you're going to enjoy and be proud of, because that journey is just as valuable as the end result. That sounded smart, right? And
well,
that's all, period.
I got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a card meaning new financial career or a new financial or career opportunity, manifestation, and abundance. Girl, take an at-home job. Like, 1, you'll spend time with your childrens, and 2, you'll be staying at home making money. Spend time with your childrens. Everybody loves their
To be fair,
children.
at-home jobs are a lot more common nowadays than they were before COVID hit. So
Yeah. Take the at-home job. Stay with your childrens and be happy.
Children.
Go ahead, Brian.
I got the 5 of Cups.
Ooh.
So in the upright position, it's a deep yearning, hopelessness, depression, grief for the past, discontent with the present. So that all speaks to what you're looking for and what you're not getting out of it. But it looks like she is, oh, that's fascinating. She's focused on the 2 cups that have fallen over and not the 3 opportunities that are presented to her. But also, if you look at her face, I didn't look at it before, but she's almost like, I guess it's skeletal. At least that's what it looks like to me. So I would assume that would come into the depression aspect of it. You're wanting something that you're, in a way, you're wanting freedom from the kids to be able to do these other things by looking for this childcare. But I think you need to focus on incorporating them into your life. So I would say maybe focus on trying to find that at-home work. Maybe not that nanny job to where you incorporate other children in, but maybe find that job that you're looking for at home.
Oh my gosh, that's
and don't dwell too much on it on that nanny not coming forth. Because if you start out by going to this at-home work, maybe you'll find somebody to be able to relieve you and find that nanny in the time that you're at home. So try not to stress too much. That's
Or
what I
eat a potato.
I got the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and this card has like crazy meanings to me. Tarot taught me meanings to this card that I didn't even know were possible, and one of them that I think relates to you right now is that not all women nurture the same, and not all women are meant to nurture children, and that there are other things that you get to nurture, and there are other ways to engage those aspects of yourself. Whenever the Queen of Pentacles comes up reversed, like, it would definitely deter me from the nanny job. I think for the same thing, the same reason that was already mentioned, that it's really not what you want to do, it's what you're doing in order to take care of your children because you think that's the way the children need to be nurtured. And I think that you want to nurture things like a career and other things other than just this concept of societal motherhood. Like, you're not in that box and you have guilt over that, but you shouldn't, because the Queen of Pentacles is incredible.
Well,
just the way that she is.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times moms get lost in the fact that there is no manual for motherhood, but there are moms out there that try to make it like there is a manual. There's no wrong way to parent your child. It's your child. I mean there's no right or really wrong way to parent your kid.
There are
There
wrong
kind of
ways.
is. There kind of is.
But like, you know.
Yeah. So work at home.
Extremes. Like, I'm just saying.
No, agreed.
Oh goodness. I like Kristen's comment a lot. I haven't heard that before.
Like cats, they find people who are the least interested in them and then they stick their butts in it. Yes.
I mean, sometimes. On that note, we're out of questions. And Rick, shameless self-promotions.
All right. If you haven't seen the big wood on my logo at tarotfellow.com, you at least gotta go check out my logo. That's my shameless self-promotion.
I love that logo. I was like, oh yeah, we have to put that on the thumbnail. Well, thank you for being here, everybody.
Thank you for having me.
If you are interested in getting a reading from this guy, go check out his link. It's, if you're on YouTube, it's below. If you're on Facebook, it's above. So check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Brianna's social media is listed. Mark's social media and shop link is listed. My social media is all listed. My shop link's listed. All the nice things. Check it out. Yeah, all the things, all the stuff. Anybody else have anything else to share?
Don't forget, tomorrow on Twitch from 2 to 4, I'm going to be playing Elder Scrolls Online and reviewing that. Twitch.com/thegoatfish88.
Link is in the description for that as well. Am I going to be there? I'm going to try and be there. Can I be there? I'm going to be there.
Can I be there?
You can if you want. You can, yeah. I mean, y'all can join me. I don't care.
Look at us inviting ourselves.
Yep. Okay.
He just invited y'all. He invited everybody.
Yay!
They did.
Everybody better be there.
Come too.
Anthony, you better be there.
Everybody better be there or he's going to cry.
The Capricorn.
I won't cry. I won't cry. I'll just sulk about it in my own self-pity and then complain about it for the next week or two, being like, yeah, it was cool, but you guys weren't there.
Capricorn.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
Exactly.
Who's next? Let me see who's next. I think we have a guest next. Oh, Jasmine. Jasmine and Bruges is next.
Yay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, she'll be fun. It'll be fun.
What day is that?
That is
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today.
So the 17th. I will probably not be here. I will be in
Oh yeah, that's right. We're going on a field trip.
Sucks to be you, but also you'll have fun. Where'd you say you were going?
Colorado. Littleton,
Colorado.
Colorado.
That's not a field trip. That's a country trip. That's cross country.
It only takes 22 hours to drive there.
That's farther than Florida from you, ma'am. Farther than
2 minus 4, 3 hours.
Yeah, but Colorado doesn't give me a cold.
From 2 to 3 to 4. 4 hours, 2 hours.
Colorado, but okay.
Okay.
Yes, Rick. I hope you do come back.
I would love to. Yes.
It's an open
I would love.
invitation, so
You know what would be really fun?
What?
You know, it'd be really fun if we got everybody that was our guest star just on once, like everybody,
That would
every
be
one of our guests.
super chaotic, and I
The Brady
A lot
Bunch.
of people, and I'm here for it.
I would just sit and I wouldn't say a damn thing. I would just sit and watch and see what happens.
Exactly.
That'd be fun.
I feel like the host would just sit here and we would watch it, and everybody would just go in their own direction. It would be great.
It could be just in the middle, and we could just all. It'd be like the Brady Bunch. Nathan would be in the middle and just like look at each one of us as we talk.
Sipping my drinks.
Somebody wants to be my friend on Facebook.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yay. Is it me?
I don't know. Did you send me a friend request? No,
Probably.
All right, guys. Well, thank you again, Rick. Again, open invitation. You're always welcome. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
go ahead and take this off live. Everybody, make sure you check out the links. Bye.
Bye.